Hi, my name is Casey Deshawn. I'm part of the FEMA team that was sent to American Samoa to help with the response to the earthquake and tsunami. We're here today in Utulei at the grand opening of the Disaster Recovery Center here at Lee Auditorium. I'm going to take a few minutes to walk you all through the Disaster Recovery Center inside, so you can see what happens in a DRC. So if you could, come here and follow me. So we're in the Disaster Recovery Center now, and a Disaster Recovery Center is essentially a one-stop shop where disaster survivors or survivors who have been impacted by a disaster can come and speak to different organizations and governmental agencies that play a role in disaster assistance. For instance, there's FEMA representatives here, Small Business Administration, Social Security, as well as American Red Cross and other volunteer agencies that are located at a Disaster Recovery Center. If you could follow me, we're going to go over here for a moment. So when folks come to the Disaster Recovery Center, they're going to be coming in through a side door, and then they're going to be led up onto the stage here. And if you follow me, I'll show you where that is. So folks are brought up here, and they're seated in this staging area where they'll get a briefing on the different agencies and organizations that are here to help them. One of the things that is unique to this disaster and to this specific Disaster Recovery Center is that many of the Samoans do not speak English. And so what we have done is work with the government of American Samoa to hire local American Samoans to help with the translations and help us also with some of the cultural sensitivity. So after they receive a briefing on the process of the Disaster Recovery Center and the order in which the different stations they're going to visit, the individuals will come over here and look at their address on a map. One of the characteristics that's unique of this specific disaster is that not everyone impacted by this disaster has a physical address. And so by having them come and plot where their property is located, that will help our inspectors to find out where they live so that we can go out and inspect their property. After they do that, then they're going to be led downstairs where they'll meet with a FEMA individual assistance specialist who will help register them with FEMA. And if you'll follow me, I'll take you down there. So here's the individual assistance specialist that I mentioned earlier. And so after they receive the briefing, they come down here and they meet with a specialist who will assist them in helping them to register with FEMA. Some of the information that they're asking is like their name, where they live, Social Security, what type of damage that they incurred as a result of the disaster. And then after they get registered, then they can move on to some of the other organizations that can assist them with disaster assistance, such as Social Security or the United States Department of Agriculture, the U.S. Department of Agriculture, or the Small Business Administration. Before they leave, they'll meet with someone at our exit desk, where they'll do an exit interview. And the purpose of the exit interview is to make sure that when they came here, that they got all their questions answered. And if they didn't get all their questions answered, they'll be directed back to a desk or an individual who can help them with that. And then once the exit interview is completed, then they're allowed to they can go back to their village or their town. And that is pretty much the tour of the Disaster Recovery Center. Thank you for watching.